I decided to dine at some of the most paparazzi'd restaurants in Los Angeles. These restaurants are known for being paparazzi hotspots. They're where people go to be seen. LA is a big city. It's not like every restaurant is full of Us Weekly photographers. I mean, there's quiet, low-key spots that if you're Jennifer Lopez, you can go to and not be seen. Like, for example, look at this random strip mall. This is somewhere Jennifer Lopez would go to fly under the radar. Just kidding, it's LA. So even strip malls are paparazzi hotspots. No, actually though, this random strip mall has one of the most paparazzi restaurants in recent years. Sushi Park. Might just look like we're at a random strip mall. Could be anywhere, but nope. Anybody who's anybody has walked that walk behind that railing and been photographed doing it. It's a rite of passage, some would say. Some people think it has some sort of connection to the Illuminati. I made that up, but that was all alleged. I'm kidding, don't sue me. A lot of people think that Sushi Park is where you go if you're famous and you want to announce something big. Because this is the exact place, apparently Dua Lipa announced one of her boyfriends. She was like, hey guys, we're dating. Like it was a Facebook official moment. This is where Kylie Jenner took Jordyn Woods to announce that they were once again friends after Jordyn Woods slept with her sister's man. What happened? Anyway, they made up at Sushi Park. Taylor Swift went too and she was like, hey. I was excited to try this place. Apparently there's no menu. The sushi chef just makes whatever he wants that day. So you better like it. You don't get a choice. The chef knows best. It's also apparently like $400 a person. I was ready to blow some bands at Sushi Park for the video for you. I wanted to know what Kylie Jenner was eating when she told Jordyn Woods they could be friends again, even though she's hooked up with her sister's man. But after I made a reservation, they sent me this long list of rules, and one of the rules was in all caps, and it said no filming or photos. Absolutely none. And I was like, well, that's the only reason I'm going here is for a YouTube video. So I even actually tried to ask them. I was like, hey, like I have a YouTube channel. Like I could feature you. And they were like, we don't want to be on there. We're good. We don't need to be promoted on the Lucas channel. I mean, I had to try. They declined doing an interview with the New York Times. So I mean, I don't know why they would randomly say yes to the Lucas channel, but I had to attempt. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I didn't go because I'm not gonna spend $50,000 if I can't film it and show it to you guys, you know? For the first flashing lights hotspot that I'm actually going to eat at for this video, I had to throw it back to the early 2000s and dine at the Ivy, the go-to paparazzi spot in the early aughts. I feel like Mandy Moore the day after her single Crush came out. She probably went here to celebrate and to be seen, of course. I was researching the Ivy and I found out that like 2 decades ago, Perez Hilton criticized Jennifer Aniston for going to the Ivy, but then being mad that there were paparazzi there. Which I mean, I get. Like it's known as the paparazzi place and then Jennifer Aniston's like, why are there all these paparazzi? Oh my gosh, like don't take a photo of me. Like that was the whole reason people even went to the restaurant. She had to have known that. That'd be like going on a date with Armie Hammer and being surprised when he starts eating your body. Like, I'm kidding, he's denied the cannibalism rumors, unfortunately. Oh, this is iconic. A Hollywood tour bus speeding past frame, and then right behind you see the Ivy on Robertson. Oh! I hope they sit us right on the front patio. That's where you have the most chance of being seen. Rumor has it, if you're ugly, they sit you inside. Time to find out where we fall when it comes to the standards of Hollywood.
It feels like they should have a Bible quote on the outside. It feels like I'm entering a church.
I am not trying to brag, but we actually were sat right on the edge of the patio, like prime spot for all the paparazzis there to take photos of us. So many of them were. It was crazy. It turns out we're hot. I was surprised by the vibe of the Ivy. I mean, it kind of felt like a grandma's farmhouse, but like the grandma's rich. Like her farm does really good. She has an Ozempic farm or something. She's raking in the money. Farmhouse luxury. I've always heard of the Ivy and I was just assuming it would be this Hollywood glamorous energy, but no, country. Chapel Rome the Giver. That was the aesthetic. The menu at the Ivy is full of items described as upscale comfort food. It's down-home food just like your mama made it, except you have to pay at least $45 a plate. Luxury. They gave me my Diet Coke in a glass bottle, which obviously, I mean, why would Jennifer Aniston go if they didn't? Jennifer Aniston isn't drinking a fountain Diet Coke. Hell no. She would put her hitman on you so fast if you tried that. She needs a glass bottle. I didn't even have to ask and they gave me a lemon wedge. Ugh, I felt so famous. It's the Ivy, darling. Of course you're gonna get a lemon wedge with your glass bottle Diet Coke. Jacob was trying to be humble, so he just asked for water, but they gave him Aqua Panna water in this giant bottle, which probably was like $20. We could have gone the cheap route and spent $165 on caviar for a starter, but we decided instead to splurge on the tuna tartare. That was $31. It came with homemade potato chips. Caviar's a joke, right? Like, I feel like no one actually likes it. It's people trying to feel rich, and I get it. I mean, sometimes you need to feel rich, so you spend $165. But no one actually enjoys it, right? If you do, I don't believe you. It's okay, you're a liar. You don't realize you're lying. You don't like caviar. The tuna tartare was splendid. My only complaint was that it was kind of hard to scoop the tuna tartare into the potato chips. And one time my potato chip did break as I was trying to scoop up the tuna tartare. I don't know if Jennifer Aniston would have liked that. It did piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was a minor part of me like as I dipped and it broke. But I held my composure and I didn't yell at anyone. Aww. Anyway, ooh, some complimentary bread for the table. I guess I'll have a bite since I already got my paparazzi moment on the walk-in. Said every celeb who dined here in the early 2000s, I'm assuming. Jacob and I both got different fish tacos for our mains. I mean, they seem so simple, but I get why Angelina Jolie allegedly died for these in 2002. I made that up, but she probably did because they were great.
So good. So good.
The tortillas were homemade. The shrimp was just cooked like so. It all just worked. Just like this shirt is working on me right now, you know? It also came with rice and beans, which I ate covering my mouth in case some sneaky photographers were around the corner trying to get a photo of me for the latest issue of People magazine. I can see the headlines already. Lucas from the Lucas channel is eating in an impolite fashion. Should we cancel him? I can't be having that now, can I? I have a reputation to upkeep as Lucas from the Lucas channel. I remember I said the guacamole was good and the guy next to us was like, yeah, it's insane. And we made eye contact for like 3 seconds. Not a scrap left. We also downed the rest of the Aqua Panna water bottle because we still didn't know how much it cost. So we were like, we gotta savor this. We gotta get every drop. Quick Ivy bathroom review. This bathroom is nice. You can look at yourself from every angle. So many different ways to look at myself. It feels so special to be here. The Ivy was great. I honestly loved the food. I loved the decor. Another one of the most prominent restaurants in Los Angeles to get your photograph taken at is Craig's. You haven't heard of it? Hate to say it, but that means you're a nobody. Nothing. Nothing! But before we have a bougie, high-profile dinner there, we first had to have lunch at the place all billionaires have lunch at. Erewhon, the really expensive grocery store that everyone has heard about by this point, and is probably annoyed about hearing about, and is like, what? You're gonna talk about this too? Yes, I'm going to. Keep watching. I mean, I had to go. I was doing research for this video, and I found a Reddit thread about paparazzi restaurants or something, and somebody specifically said Erewhon in Calabasas. So we, of course, trekked our way to Erewhon in Calabasas. Calabasas is about an hour away from the city center of LA, and it's where the Kardashians and their giant buttocks hide away in these beautiful hillscapes. It's where the elite of Calabasas go in hopes of getting their photo taken to end up maybe on Pop Crave, if they're lucky. Time to lunch at Erewhon in Calabasas. I am a little bit scared for Jacob and I, though, because of this review on Google. Poor people, stay away. This this is not for you. This place makes Whole Foods look like a homeless shelter. Whole Foods is already so expensive. So I guess we'll see if we're allowed to go in. Well, let's eat and blow our bank accounts while we're doing it.
They have kumquats.
You probably think Erewhon is this new TikTok grocery store that's really overpriced, but no, it's been around since the 60s. It started out as like a little hippie natural food store, and that's still what they do today. It's all just like natural food, organic, you know? By filling our bodies with the best the earth has to offer, we can become our best selves. I've been to Erewhon before for Jacob's channel, but never to the Calabasas location, so this was a first. Every time I go into Erewhon, I'm always so in awe about how perfect everything looks. So aesthetic in here. Everything just looks like a photo shoot backdrop. I was on the hunt to spend $20 on the viral Erewhon strawberry, just 20 bucks for one strawberry. We're all gonna die, like spend 20 bucks on a strawberry. Like that's what everyone's up to nowadays, it seems like. They said the $20 strawberry is sold out until next Thursday, so I can't spend $20 on a single strawberry. Are you kidding? That was gonna be my whole lunch. We weren't here for groceries though. We were here for lunch, so we had to hit the hot bar section. You'd think it'd be all these boring, health-conscious items that have no flavor, like all non-GMO and stuff, but they had some good stuff like organic lasagna. Here's some organic mac and cheese, vegan or something. Lunch is secured. It was $96 for both of us.
We should be getting sold for that price.
For my drink, I just got a Poppi prebiotic soda. These are sold everywhere, but it's a very healthy version of like Diet Coke.
When you buy stuff here, they put a sticker on it so everyone knows, I guess. Just so you can flex on
Oh,
everyone,
it's probably so they know you bought it, so you aren't just sipping it without paying for it.
This is a kombucha.
You got some sort of healthy lasagna.
Lasagna vegan turmeric, $17 for a slice of it.
Okay, that looks really good.
It does look like juicy.
Jacob, Kourtney Kardashian's behind you.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I love lasagna. This like actually tastes like lasagna our mom would make in like such a good way because she makes like such like cheesy lasagna and that's what this tastes like and it's vegan somehow. The cheese in it tastes so real.
Maybe I will turn vegan.
This is a comfort one.
So good. Okay, that was worth 20 bucks a slice. So I'm actually being a little bit vegan too, I just realized, because I got some vegan pad thai kelp noodles, 9 bucks. Do you know how to open these? Am I too broke to get it?
I think so.
I mean, it's not really fooling me that it's actually noodles, but it's good.
Is it like those 0-calorie noodles?
I hope so. Like, I feel like I'm connecting with the earth.
I also got a sushi burrito.
20 bucks.
Oh my gosh, it's a burrito, but it's sushi? That's funny.
Raw fish. Might have to eat here every day for lunch.
Yeah, I spend like $3,000 a month.
No, but you would be eating good food, you know? So you probably end up making more money. You gotta spend money to make money. I got Premium Sushi 1. Premium Sushi comes with a premium price of $25. Yeah, this tastes premium. We couldn't leave Erewhon without trying one of their famous, viral, really overpriced smoothies. Emma Chamberlain's had her own smoothie here. Hailey Bieber, probably Michelle Obama, and even Nara Smith. Their bumper sticker says you died. Wait, did we?
I mean, there was an earthquake in San Diego this morning, and I was kind of thinking like, what if it actually hit where we were and we died already? Like, what if like this is heaven, you know? Oh, hell.
I guess let's just try the Nara Smith smoothie. I'm assuming we're not dead, and if we are, there's nothing we can do. But yeah, this is Nara Smith's smoothie. I'm familiar with her. She's that girl who's, you know, she's living like a pilgrim kind of. Isn't that her whole thing? She's in the kitchen whipping up homemade everything for her and her family, and her boyfriend is like a model. I was gonna say twink, but that's just mean. He's a model. He's a male model. Okay, Nara. That actually just tastes like sherbet. Dole Whip. Maybe I did die, because I feel like I'm in heaven.
It's good, but you can tell it's healthy. To me, it tastes like vitamins, but it also tastes so good. Nara Smith did it. I wonder what like this like little cum streak is.
I was wondering that. Also, by the way, this ended up not being $23. It actually was almost $28 because of taxes and fees. What a wholesome lunch at Erewhon. Anyway, time to join the Illuminati and eat dinner at Craig's. From all my research, this is the paparazzi restaurant. That's why I'm saving it for last. If you're old, young, or immortal like Kris Jenner, you dine here just to get photographed. Even Jeff Bezos went there to celebrate being the richest man in the world. And he just wanted to have his little hot girl posing moment. He wasn't down to answer any questions.
Are you gonna pay your employees more, Jeff? How much of that 150 billion did you leave in tip?
I bet you was a bad tipper.
He's like, oh my gosh, can I just be hot for 5 seconds? I don't want to talk about hoarding wealth. right now. I don't care about paying my workers. I want to get the right angle so I can Facetune it and upload it to my Instagram. We all can relate. The funny thing about Craig's is there's always a paparazzi man outside of it. I don't know if they hire somebody to be there just to add a vibe, but we wanted to get the paparazzi man's attention, so we showed up in a black car with tinted windows in hopes that he would swarm the car and there would be flashing lights surrounding us 360. Look, there he is, and he's noticing us pulling up! Unfortunately, he never even kind of lifted his camera. Like, he glanced up once, immediately down. Like, he was kind of disgusted by us. It was like, oh, ugly. Poor, not Jeff Bezos. Ugh, we got all dolled up, and we didn't even get our photo taken to be in J14 magazine. What a travesty.
No paparazzi for us.
I've seen a lot of TikToks of people hyping up the bread at Craig's, so I was excited to try it, give it a whirl. We got the photos, so now we can eat bread. And I can see why Kris Jenner goes here. Like, it was good. Do you think Jeff Bezos ate the bread? Like, would he even get enjoyment from food anymore? Just like the Ivy, the food at Craig's is described as upscale comfort food, which makes sense because on the starter menu, there were pigs in a blanket. Just straight up corn dog things. So obviously we had to order some. We also both got a cute wedge salad.
Famous people like wedge salads.
There's something about being in a dimly lit restaurant and cutting into a wedge salad drenched in blue cheese that gives me serotonin. Try it. It'll cure every mental illness you have for 30 minutes. And I know you have a lot. For some reason at these paparazzi restaurants, they shoved the tables so close together so I could hear everything the people next to us were talking about. And I'm not kidding, guys. I think they might have been inventing the substance for real. Like, I heard them talking about taking cells and manipulating them. I don't know what was going on, but like they were talking about it for a good hour. Like, we're gonna take these cells, manipulate them, make them younger, inject them, stem cells. I honestly was thinking about asking them for a business card. I was like, are you actually creating the real world substance? Because I'll be the dummy. I'll take it. Inject me, daddy. The pigs in the blanket were very nice. I mean, the hot dog was sweet. Like, it was like a sweet sausage. Sweet, sweet semen. Jack Harlow. As I said, the tables were very close together, so I did feel kind of embarrassed to keep filming us eating. So instead I did this weird spy camera on my lap. You would think after being a YouTuber for most of my life, I wouldn't be embarrassed about filming in public, but it still happens. Sometimes I'm just embarrassed to be alive, you know? Like, sometimes you have those moments. Sorry for existing.
Second Diet Coke down.
The service at Craig's was insane, like almost scary good. I'm not even kidding. Seconds after announcing my second Diet Coke was finished, another one appeared out of basically nowhere.
Oh, thank you.
They were letting me pound those Diet Cokes. I was starting to get worried, like, am I getting charged for each one? For the main event at Craig's, we split the Buffalo Ranch chicken pizza. They give it to you with the ranch on the side, so we were like, we gotta do a drizzle moment.
Gotta do the drizzle.
Oh, look at it!
You're making it a whole piece of art.
And then wait, love it, that's
I don't know what was going on while we were at Craig's, but we were like obsessed with all of the food. I don't know if it's because there were corn dogs on the menu. Like, it was hitting all the right spots, this pizza. Ugh.
No, I don't really famous people like Craig's because just as a fancy wasn't a Cheesecake Factory. This is really Cheesecake Factory.
I'm proud to say we ate every last bite. No crumbs left. I was feeling like Nina Dobrev because I was like, I need dessert. That doesn't even make sense. I was just trying to think of a celebrity I could say I felt like. She's a vampire though, like wasn't she in that vampire show? So like, oh, I was thirsting for dessert like Nina Dobrev was thirsting for blood in the Vampire Diaries. That's better.
I do feel like I need something a little sweet. Do you want anything? I was kind of thinking of getting the hot girl sundae since we're hot girls. That's too expensive. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
I didn't take my broke ass home and instead indulged in the Oreo cheesecake.
Shit, I have a photo shoot tomorrow and I'm nuding it.
You committed to that.
I know.
I also have a photo shoot tomorrow. All I gotta say is thank God for Photoshop.
Not to be shady, but I think you're more of a plus size model.
The Oreo cheesecake was scrumptious, but of course we didn't eat it all. We're ladies. For two people to eat like Jeff Bezos at Craig's, it was $140 before we tipped. Outside of Craig's, we saw a man live streaming everyone leaving. Like, I think he was seeing if anyone famous was leaving. I don't know what the deal was, but we decided to try to get his attention on his live stream. We weren't very discreet about it. I mean, we literally walked into frame and then immediately turned around like,
So you got a record deal now?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
He wanted to be on camera. He talking about record deal. You know, he damn well he didn't get no record deal.
Do you want to do a fake paparazzi video of you walking out so you can act like you're famous?
There's a real one right there and they didn't notice us, so no, I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm not mad.
It is embarrassing that you didn't get paparazzi'd because most people say that if you haven't gotten paparazzi'd by the time you're 31, it probably will never happen. And aren't you 31?
The video's done.
Don't feel sorry for us, because things did end on a positive note, because we found $1 on the ground.
Wait, what? There's $1 on the ground. I can get a candy bar.
Jacob, as your older brother, this is a good time for a life lesson. We've just spent this whole video eating at paparazzi restaurants and living the life of Paris Hilton. I think we should leave it on the ground so someone who's less fortunate can get it. I'm just kidding. Take that shit. Hey!
No, I'm actually gonna let it go off in the wind.
Let it free. Let the universe decide who the next person should be. I hope whoever gets that $1, they have a luxurious, glorious, fulfilling life.
And I hope that's the first $1 that goes towards the down payment on a G-Wagon.
One can only hope.
We had a great time exploring these restaurants. I hope you had fun coming along. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what I should do for my next video. Stay hot, stay rich, stay famous.